Coach Bridges, the preseason poll comes out today. You're listed as third behind Humboldt State, UC San Diego. Is that about where you see this team starting out this season?
You know, I think that's a fair ranking. I think from last year, if I was another coach, I'd probably rank us the same way. We lost a good amount of seniors last year, some top players for us. I think we lost 3 out of 4 of our seniors were all region players, and you know that's a big loss. So I'm sure people think that we're not going to be as strong this year, but you know Humboldt and UC San Diego are going to be equally as strong as they were last year. They aren't graduating very much. They're pretty consistent teams with the type of play that they have. So I think it's a pretty fair ranking.
Humboldt State was the CCA champion last year. They led the nation in home runs, but they graduated Player of the Year Chrissy Stolf, and they also retired head coach Frank Cheek. How do you think that'll play into what Humboldt State is going to be able to do this season?
I think losing Stolf is going to hit them pretty hard. She was quite a player for them, and they also lost 2 other seniors that were really outstanding players for them as well. So they're kind of, you know, in that boat just like we are. We lost some strong players and they lost them too. I don't know if it's going to affect them that much. They do have a very, very strong lineup without those players still. So I think they will be slightly different. They will have to rely a little bit more on maybe their defense, a little bit more on their pitching, maybe a little bit less on their power hits to get those runs in. But I do think that they're still going to be extremely threatening with the long ball.
Loss of your 4 seniors from last season, especially Samantha Lippard. How do you think that'll affect the team this season, going in with a new pitcher in the circle in Amanda Ure?
I think that this year it's going to be a fun year because we're very different. I think losing such standout players like let's say Samantha Lippard, you know, she was able to dominate the mound for us in 75–80% of our games. This year we're going to have to do a lot more playing with our pitching staff. We're going to have to make a lot more changes, switches mid-game, things like that. We have a very fun pitching staff. They're very versatile. They're very, very different from each other. So I think it will be a fun year on the mound. But Amanda Urena is extremely capable. I think we all saw that last year. When she was on the mound, she was very dominating. So we're looking forward to her stepping right into that role and being, you know, equally as dominating in the circle. So we're pretty excited about that.
I think your team's strengths and weaknesses are going into the season, starting on Wednesday against Dominican here at home.
I think we are, it's a word we've been using all fall and all spring so far. We're really scrappy. I think it's going to be a fun year. We're really fast. We put the ball in play. We like to run bases. We get things done, and it's kind of fun to watch. We're not relying on that one big hit by Ali Palermo or the 10 to 12 strikeouts per game by Samantha Lippard. It's going to be a lot of wowing. There's going to be a lot of things that, you know, throw people off their rhythm, and hopefully it's going to be fun. We're just excited to see it all come together. It's coming together great in practice, so we're excited to kind of get up against some different competition and see how it's all going to come together, because we're a very different team actually this year than any other year in the past that we've made the transition. This is probably the biggest change in the type of athletes and the type of play that we're going to bring to the field.
Here with senior Megan Konieczka. Megan, it's your senior season. What are you looking forward to the most this season, and what do you expect out of yourself?
Obviously really excited for season to start, and I'm just ready to leave everything I have on the field. You know, I've put in 4 hard years of work here, and I'm just ready to walk away with no regrets and know that I put everything on the field and walk away like giving a name for myself.
What are you most excited about this season?
I don't know. We have a really young team, so I'm really excited to see how we're going to bond and how these girls are going to grow this year. And it's a completely different league this year, and so it'll be really interesting to see who our competitors are and ready to play.
What is your one major goal for this season? One personal goal for yourself?
My personal goal is probably just to leave it all out on the field. I want to walk away from each game knowing I gave them 100% and that I put absolutely everything out there.